Welcome back. Mark Harmon still here on The Rich Eisen Show, Tuesdays, 8 p.m. on CBS, NCIS, in its 12th season. The season finale airs next week, May the 12th. And NCIS, what have you learned about this world that you didn't know going in? You spent a dozen years.
The NCIS world or the television world?
Well, no, I know that you know the television world. The NCIS world, yeah.
I didn't know much about it at all, Rich. I'd never heard of NCIS, and that's kind of by design. They've been around since World War II. But,
yes.
You know, I think in the beginning we did a lot of jokes on the show about no one knowing who we were when we threw credentials around, which was kind of what happened with the actual agency.
Mm-hmm.
They don't have that problem anymore because of this show, and part of that is how it's helped their recruiting and certainly in a changing world. But,
so it has helped.
Oh, yeah. I also think that it's a really tough job to do for real, and I have utmost respect for it. And could I do it for real? I don't think so. These are real warriors, real citizens who do this job and do it well.
Well, you've had a couple of gigs like that. I mean, St. Elsewhere, you could pretty much say that as well. You know,
What?
I mean,
Be a plastic surgeon or,
or be a doctor and have
an orthopedic surgeon. You know what? I have never been part of one as long as I've been part of this, and I've certainly. I joined St. Elsewhere a year after it started. I joined Chicago Hope a year after it started. This one I've been at from the beginning.
You grew it up. Yeah, exactly. St. Elsewhere is one of my favorite TV shows.
Interesting. How come?
All time. It was just a fascinating drama to me. The ending of it, you know, is the spoiler alert? I don't know what your philosophy is on a spoiler alert, but it's been a while.
Yeah.
You know, because people talk about how the way certain series end, that you know, Dallas ends in a way where Bobby Ewing is still alive in the shower, right? He's still alive. Yeah. But the fact that this ended where it was all in the mind of an autistic child.
Well, it's kind of an interesting spin, and if you spend any time at that show, you realize that's what they did. They'd make you laugh and break your heart all in the same hour, and it was a great opportunity. I mean, I had actually read on a show called Bay City Blues, a baseball show that Bochco did.
Sure.
I'd read for him like 5 or 6 different times. I was no closer to getting the part than I was the first time. I was walking down the hallway at MTM with the casting director, and he said, you know, I apologize that we haven't got any kind of answer on this or any kind of anything for you, but he said, you know, St. Elsewhere, this other show is trying to cast this plastic surgeon. Any chance you want to go read? And I did. I walked right in. I read the sides. I walked into a meeting with Bruce Paltrow. I read right in the meeting. He said, "Yeah, that's pretty good. You want to do the part? You got it." And he walked out.
That's how you got the part on.
That's how I got it. And it never. That's never happened since in the room.
Sure.
But I was thrilled to be part of that cast and walk onto that set and have an opportunity to work with those people and say those words. And enjoyed my time there a lot.
Yeah, I mean the cast: Howie Mandel, Denzel Washington was on this show.
Sure.
Also, William Daniels was on the show. He was my favorite character on that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you never knew what was going to come out of his mouth.
That's right. That show. You never did.
You know, you never did, and it was just it was a show I watched every single week for sure.
He and Begley were great together.
Oh, that's right, Ed Begley Jr.
Yeah.
Right. This is before he had a Prius and he was saving the world, right? It's before all that. Oh,
he's riding a bicycle.
He's riding a bicycle back in the day. Mark Harmon here on the Rich Eisen Show. You know, these two guys over there, my coconuts, summer school is what you want to ask, right?
Well,
you know,
I mean,
is that right or no?
We love ourselves some summer school. What can you tell us?
Yeah.
Everybody wants a teacher like that.
And Carl Reiner was a director on this movie.
Carl was the difference maker. He was pretty special to get a chance to work with, and I had a chance to go back and excuse me, do a commentary, like a 25-year, summer school commentary. And I said, "Are you going to do it with Carl?" And he said, "Yeah." And I said, "I'm there." So that was fun to sit with him.
Yeah.
And get a chance to really tell him what he meant to everyone.
I mean, he's as legendary as they come. So before I let you go, I know we were saying, hey, would you like to come on? We like to have fun with our guests, throw a football around. And I was told your answer was, I'd rather do horseshoes.
Yeah, I don't know anything about horseshoes. But
you don't know anything about horseshoes?
No.
Oh, okay, fantastic. So then that'll make two of us.
No, it's just a kind of an obscure answer.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a comment a ringer would make, Rich.
Oh my gosh. Did you really just go there?
Sounds like a ringer.
You went pun? You went pun with Mark Harmon sitting here?
I went there.
It's all good.
Oh, yes, it is all good. Again, what your dad means to the program of the University of Michigan, and to get to meet you like this, it's awesome. It really is. And so,
Rich, I've admired you for a long time, and pleasure to be here, meet you, and And I know how hard you worked to get here, so congratulations to you,
Thank you.
And your Emmy, and that's not easy to do.
You're a
Not in this
good man.
business. I'm not trying to be a good man, I'm just trying to be honest.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Mark Harmon is here on the Rich Eisen Show. Again, watch NCIS as if you already don't. Tuesday, 8 p.m. Eastern, the 12th season finale airs May 12th. He's here right on the Rich Eisen Show.
The Rich Eisen Show, weekdays at noon Eastern. On Audience.